My family treated me like garbage because I became a contractor instead of going to college, but they still expected me to pay for my brother's $2,800 graduation dinner. I walked out that night, but that was nothing compared to catching him trying to steal $8,750 from my business account. I didn't just call the cops. I destroyed his perfect life in front of his high society in-laws. Caleb was the family prodigy. When he graduated, my mom threw a massive dinner at a high-end Italian place. Caleb invited me, so I showed up in a suit. There were no empty seats at the main table. My mom looked me up and down. "You didn't go to college, so you don't belong at the main table anyway," she said. They shoved me at a tiny table by the wine rack. I sat alone for hours while they toasted him. Then, the $2,800 bill arrived. Mom turned to me. "We thought you'd want to cover it, since you're doing well with your little business." I stood up, put on my jacket, and looked at the waiter. "Not the one who doesn't belong," I said, and walked out. A few weeks later, my accountant flagged a pending wire transfer. Someone tried to drain $8,750 from my company payroll account. My bank stopped it. I tracked the IP address straight to my parents' house. Caleb had used an old laptop I gave them to hack my business email and draft a fake vendor invoice. I called my mom and told her I had the access logs. She actually laughed. "Caleb wouldn't do that," she said. "Maybe you should have wiped your laptop first. Stop creating drama." She didn't care that he committed a felony. She just wanted to protect him. I went silent and hired a forensic accountant. We built a bulletproof dossier. Timestamps, IP logs, metadata with Caleb's name, the fake invoice. It was a complete package of corporate fraud. Right around then, an invitation arrived for Caleb's engagement party at an exclusive country club. At the bottom, it asked for financial contributions. They wanted me to show up, hand over a fat check, and pretend everything was fine. I decided to give them exactly what they asked for. I contacted the event photographer, who had recently shot a magazine feature on my business, and asked for a 5-minute favor. I walked into the country club. Crystal glasses clinked. Fairy lights twinkled. I spotted the photographer near the patio and gave her a nod. She raised her lens. My mom marched over with her frozen smile. "Didn't expect you to come," she hissed. Caleb stepped up right behind her, looking smug. "It's a family event," I said. I reached inside my jacket. I pulled out the forensic summary. I handed the stapled pages directly to Caleb. He looked down at the paper. He read the title. His face went completely white. Mom snatched the paper from his hand. "What is this stunt?" she demanded. "It's evidence," I said loudly. "I've filed a report with my lawyer." People at the buffet stopped talking. Guests turned their heads. Mom noticed the photographer recording every second. "Put that away," she snapped. The photographer didn't flinch. I turned to face the crowd of wealthy donors and socialites. "Sorry to interrupt," I announced. "The bride and groom asked for financial contributions tonight. I'd suggest caution. The last time they accessed my bank accounts, they didn't ask for permission." The terrace went dead silent. Someone gasped. I turned back to my mother. "You cover up his crimes," I said. "But not anymore." I walked out before she could even speak. I never posted the video, but clips circulated through my mom's country club Facebook group anyway. Her reputation was instantly vaporized. The board of her prestigious charity forced her to step down to avoid the scandal. Caleb had a massive job offer waiting in DC. They ran a background check, caught wind of the fraud allegations, and completely blacklisted him. He emailed me begging for forgiveness. I ignored it. My business is booming, and I just bought my own house. Last week, his actual wedding invitation showed up in my mailbox. I walked into the backyard, struck a match, and watched it burn to ash.